Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's read-through video for The Promised Neverland. Really excited about the series, really hyped to get to the anime that's going to be starting up next month. My hype is very high for the anime. I loved the first arc of this, even the second kind of arc where they were traveling with Sungju and Musica I thought was really good. This one, I said last time that it wasn't as exciting as the other two, but I really liked it, especially the 4 chapters before the last 4 were kind of on the side, but the last 4 were really good. I like the way that they've turned this bunker into their own little sort of survivalist community. And now we have Rei and Emma going on a journey out with this guy to get to the next step, the next stage in whatever this riddle they need to figure out is. And he knows a bit about the outside and how to survive out there. So all that's going to be really cool. I'm excited to get to reading, and I don't remember if there was anything else I was supposed to say here, but we're going to be reading chapters 60, 61, 62, and 63, I believe. Then next week will be Beastars as usual, and then the week after that we'll be back on this with 4 more chapters. I would actually like to do more than that, but sometimes it takes like a full hour to read 4 chapters of this series because there's a lot of dialogue, a lot of discussion, and a lot of thinking involved. But either way, let's start reading with The Promised Neverland, Chapter 60. We have Chapter 60, Goldie Pond, Children Under the Ground. And I like this. We have a little map of their, of the little community. We got the guy and Emma down at the very bottom there at these farms. There's a pantry. Okay. Archives. We have Gilda. The dining/bedroom. We have Anna and Jemima. Kitchen, the bath, Batman's room, the old bedrooms. Okay. Alright. I like, is that a little Musica drawing up top? I can't tell. So I like it. Alright. Let's move along. Okay. Got a translator page. Let's get into the actual story. Come on. Alright, here we go. They're away from each other, but in their hearts, they're always together. So, Emma and Rei are gone. Man, I hope they're fine. We have Toma and Lonnie with the other kid whose name I always forget. They are, says Gilda. It's those two we're talking about. Yeah, says Don. More to the point, stuff is getting real good for us, is getting real for us too. They were such a great help for everyone, but now it's up to all of us. Or now it's all up to us. We have Nat with a bunch of the others. That's right. It's those two we're talking about, thinks Gilda. We gotta do what we can do, thinks Don. I keep always wanting to call him Dom and call the guy in Beastars Don because there's a character there named Dom. So between reading the two of them back and forth week to week, I always want to say Don or Dom in the wrong place. Believe in our friends. Leave it to them. Gotta do our part too. We can't afford to waste energy worrying. Whoa, and we have Emma and Rei running. Pick up the pace, will ya? Says the guy. He's gone full speed ahead right out of the door. No joke, he's really fast, and he's liking around that heavy gun too. Guess adults are just on another level. Haha, kids suck at this. He acts like a spoiled kid though. They're slow, thinks the guy, but still, they are managing to follow me. So he's basically testing them. We gotta clear this area as fast as we can. There's nothing particularly dangerous around, though it's not really safe either. Beyond the wastelands, there won't be any more areas that they conveniently avoid. Conveniently avoid, thinks Rei. Oh yes, I recall Sungju saying something. As long as you journey within the wastelands, your chance of meeting demons is nil. When you can go ahead safely, don't waste time, just go. I wonder why they avoid it. There's gotta be some sort of reason. Okay. When you can go ahead safely, don't waste time, just go. I don't want to loiter around the shelter entrance like a friggin' idiot, too. Okay. First, we'll head straight east and leave the wasteland. The search for Minerva, the journey to A0863, really starts once we get there. Alright. Then Emma pulls out the pen and looks at it. Look at this map, and we have a flashback. There's Gracefield House at 0000. This shelter, B0632, is here. Alright, therefore, A0863 must be... okay, around here. So this is all within, maybe presumably a small area around each other. Goldie Pond, a lake. This map is old and not very precise. All those X marks along the way. It's full of demon settlements, isn't it? A0863, says Ray. Is there anything out there? Will Minerva even be there? Says Emma. I have no idea. And it's pretty clear that leaving the wastelands is very dangerous. The journey to B0632 was probably kids' play compared to this. But there's something waiting for us over there. In B0632 we found this shelter. Minerva prepared all this for our sakes. A safe place for cattle children and all this information. Alright. So, A0863 has to have something for us too. Go beyond living here in peace. That must be a lead about how to get into the human world. Let's go. It's the only way to be sure. That alone is already worth it, I think. Alright. Now I have the three of them running some more. No matter how dangerous it is, and even if in the end there's nothing there, I want to go. I want to see it. Right on. Well then, we succeeded in dragging along this guy. Now we have to stay smart. Don't lower your guard. Don't let him kill us. No matter how hard he pushes us, don't let go. Strength, experience, the playing field, the advantage is all his. But victory will be ours. The control is ours. With this man as a guide, I and Emma will defy all odds, and reach A0863 alive. We'll get our hands on what's there, and return to them safely. We must do this, for the sake of the future of our family. Man, I like that last panel a lot. This is what they must be thinking, the poor kids. And we have the guy looking back. Gotta hand it to them though. These kids ain't joking around. They're manipulating me by hanging their own lives on the line as bait. It would take a lot of work to shake them off. Just dispatch them. It's easier outside. And with these two down, it'd be a lot easier to retake the shelter. What to do? Take up this chance and murder the hell out of them. Kinda wanted to show them the hell of the real world and shut them up. Let both of them die, and she's gravely hurt. Hurry, help her right now. Okay. And then he thinks back. Come up with some lame-ass excuse and then take back my shelter. That was my plan, but that glasses girl became a huge pain in the ass. As it is, I guess I should guide them to the real thing, up to the point where that hell eats one of them alive. It's decided. Which of you will die alone out there? Okay, so the plan's to let one die so he can go back with the other having given up. After Gilda's ultimatum, he's surely plotting to kill one of us, but not both. Yes, rather than killing, I think he's planning to let one of us die. I feel like he's someone who can commit murder if needed, but would prefer to avoid it, says Emma. I feel like deep down he's not a bad person. He's in pain, but, living by himself, he's lost all hope of overcoming it. Our main goal is to reach A0863 without dying, but if it goes well, I also want to use this trip to get to know him, to talk to him openly without schemes. So which one of you should I kill? Then, and where? Thinks, the guy. That's too naive, thinks Ray. Perhaps he was a nice guy once, but not now. I'm not letting him hurt Emma or the rest of our family. If it comes down to it, I myself am ready to kill him. I like this, that they all three have their different motives. And they make it to this forest? The tree, it looks like rocks with goop at the top rather than trees, though. And then Emma's panting. Not a bad pace. Wasteland's done. We'll aim for a 4-day trip, says the guy. Our goal is A0863, Goldie Pond. If you were to fool around and waste time, you could also go through this super long winding track which takes 3 weeks, but is comparatively easier and safer. Okay. I don't know, it seems like there's a lot of settlements there where the windy path is too, but either way, so why not take the 4-day one that also has settlements? But I don't wanna, out of the question. Get some water down your throats. I love those comedy faces. First comes the forest. It's where the packs of man-eaters nest. The final line between life and death. If they see you, you die. Let's go and clear it before sunset. Alright. And now we're going straight into 61. Okay, let me get something to drink first. I like getting to see more about this world. So let's see what we end up with here. No matter what terrors lie ahead, keep going forward one step after another, for beyond the barrier of despair is the future we're striving for. I love all these different footprints with Emma. I love all the cover art. Again, I need to buy the official volumes whenever I can in English, because some of this probably looks so good with the official volume art done. Okay, chapter 61. Let's see you try and survive this. Okay, what do we got? Okay, everything looks good. Moving along, get to the actual chapter. Okay, we have rustling in the woods. Onward into the forest of death. Emma looks up at the birds flying. Incredible. This forest is so strange. This one's totally unlike anything we've seen in our house. Looks like a candle melting. This trunk is stone? Okay. They're here. I'm certain of it, thinks Ray. In this forest, where packs of wild man-eaters nest. Man-eater. He means the demons. There's no end to them. The ones in this area, they're wild, but know how to form packs. They always keep in groups. Where there's one, there's more. On top of that, all varieties are very aggressive. In other words, if you're seen, you're dead. They will call for more, and the band will fall on you. They'll share the food together and crunch even your bones. I can think of only one way to survive an encounter. Kill the hell out of them before they can call for more. But twerps like you two, zero chance of pulling that off, which makes me think it's going to happen whenever a character says that, but whatever. Therefore, do not be spotted. Absolutely do not let them come close. And advance. If we cross this area before sunset, we can sleep away from their nests at night. How long do we have? Maybe 2 hours before it gets dark, says Ray. I see. Let's do our best. Aw, cute little Emma. Yeah, the distance is not bad either. So far, the trip's been alright. What's up with these two? Thinks the guy. The trip so far. Alright. They learn fast. Way too fast, actually. It's crazy. Though they're total newbies at everything, in these few hours they've become able to walk without noise. How does he move his body? What moves and postures does he use? And we have Emma, just staring the guy down. Observe, analyze, acquire. Learn by watching, but they're not just following me around playing copycat. To the right, he says. The footprints are new on this side, thinks Ray. Right, really. No left, he says. Damn you. Not so easy to fool them either. Maybe they don't know much, but it's enough to pick up on my lies. Nice catch, Ray. Didn't spot it. Thanks. Got it. This one's probably the guide, and this the wits. In other words, this one's fundamentally more troublesome than anyone else, and this one's the one who basically lends a hand from the background. I wonder which one will shut up more when they see the other one dead. How should I put it? Doing alright. It's friggin' boring. Alright. Then it looks like he readies his gun. What's the matter, Emma? Don't you feel it? And then he looks over. Alright. And we have a monster coming out from the woods above them. Emma. And then Ray yells out. Pulls her out of the way. Ray. If you're seen, you're dead. Kill the hell out of them before they can call for more. And Emma picks up the gun. Okay. What? Is that her vision of him biting her head off or something? But the guy shoots it in the side of the neck. Alright? And then Ray runs over. Emma! 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 And he's grabbing her shoulder. Eh? I'm alive. Huh? Thought you're dead, didn't ya? You died for real right now, kid. Couldn't even pull the trigger in time. Okay. Man, that was funny. Guess you never seen man-eaters who come from above, huh? There's a bunch in this area. Well, I already knew that. Damn you, thinks Ray. But thank you, mister. You saved me. Right, let's move on, before the rest of its pack find the body here. I didn't save no one, you know, says the guy. What? No one's saved. Man-eaters don't die that easily. Huh? They rise again very fast. Yo, and the place where he shot it is just growing out grotesquely. It'll call the others now. And it's back up again. Rise again. And it's making a bubbling noise. And starts shrieking. You bastard, if it's not dead, say something. It was on purpose. What? I didn't kill it and kept quiet on purpose. To have fun with you. You. It's alright. I'm not dying here. But you two, bit of a pinch, innit? You messed with their meal and attacked one of the pack. They're pretty pissed off. Now we have more of them. This is even more terrifying than just letting him call the band. You goddamn jerk. This is just the first stop in your journey to hell. Your lives are mine to play with now. Well then, kids, let's see you try and survive this. I feel like this is less interesting than the story could be if he was actually trying to help them and work with them, because this way it makes the world seem a bit less dangerous. It makes it more seem like he's trivializing it and being like, it's all cool out here, which makes everything seem a lot less dangerous and therefore cool. So that is one thing I will say is kind of a negative. But either way, before we move along, let me get something to drink. Alright, let's, feel like there's something on my face. Check the recording, everything looks fine. What a beautiful scene, what a wonderful sight. A premeditated predicament. You crazy bastard, and you're one to talk. Sorry, kid, you did better than I expected, so I just had to spice things up, you know? The Promised Neverland. Alright, keep moving, keep going. These monsters are furious. There's so many of them. How can we... Okay. Well, guess y'all gonna die, but try and do your best anyway. I'll be around watching the show. And he runs off. When one of you drops dead, I'll come save the other. These are the depths of hell. Out of desperation, arise and survive. Chapter 62, Immortal Monsters. Yeah, again, I feel like the problem is he makes it seem really trivial, and it just seems a lot less dangerous than it would if they were all just trying to survive against these horrible odds. But either way. Mister, forget it. He said he'll be watching, so we'll be close. This won't endanger our family in the shelter, and we're not losing the guide either. So concentrate only on how to get through this. But how? Ray, they're climbing back up here. This way. And they start running. Right? Ray pulls the gun back and starts shooting the walkways that they were running across. Emma, use that gun, now. She starts to pull hers. What bullet? The green one. Fire. Okay. And is that a net or a flash? It looks like a net. They're tied up. Good, now hurry. I see. So that's your move, thinks the guy watching them. That pistol's the one with the trick shots. Flash, bang, tear gas, and that capture net. So they deliberately chose the harmless one. The rifle, too, isn't there to hunt man-eaters. Their strategy focused on escape from the very start. That was smart thinking, not bad. When you chose your weapons, did you foresee something like this? But then again, all it can do is hold them back a little. It just buys you guys a little bit of extra time. And then Emma looks back. No way, what are they? And they start eating each other. They're eating their comrade. They're already free. Here they come. Alright, so they kind of just chewed them out of the nets. And then Ray starts shooting back at them, but it's not doing anything. They're regenerating. It's no use, thinks the guy. It's all pointless, no matter how smart you are. No matter how well you've honed your body, or if you have an aptitude for guns. It's all pointless. And we have one sneaking up behind him. And then he knocks it off. If you don't kill them, if you can't kill them, you're just wasting bullets. Damn it, there's no end to this. I brought 5 20-shot magazines. I've already used 48 out of 100. Just about half of them. The tear gas worked and all, but they just keep coming, one after another. With this many demons raging after us, we could shoot all we have and it still wouldn't make a difference. Only our ammunition is decreasing in numbers. No matter how much you shoot, they just resurrect in a second. What's more, every time their bodies change, just what are these creatures after all? No way around it. They're immortal monsters. Wait, that's wrong. They're not immortal. That one was dead enough. Okay. When I heard Sungju's stories, the thoughts crossed my mind. Humans who killed demons, and 1,000 years ago, no less, with technology of that time. Okay. So again, all of this being important is really good. Therefore, there has to be a way that even we can kill them. But how? They must be decapitated? No, that's wrong too. I didn't kill it on purpose. Even that man wouldn't be able to cut their heads off with our gear, right? Crap. Ray, this way, quick. It's no use. You're dead anyway. You're dead any moment now. You're dead for sure, thinks the guy. Think. I saw it that time. How did he... Okay, and then he remembers the guy stabbing the sword into its head. Ah, it must be. I see, they used masks to... And now he's dead, thinks the guy. Emma, it's the eye. The one right in the middle of the face. The bow is enough. Shoot from where you are. And the guy looks shocked that he got it. And Emma hits it straight in the eye. And it falls over. They actually killed it. He's not rising. Great, run, get away. Focus on escape and limit your attacks to the minimum to survive. Let's get into the territory of other demons. The way that man talked implies they're a different species. If two packs crash into one another, they might forget about us. On top of all that, they're very aggressive. They remember. If we can pull that off, we'll just continue as planned until we reach a safe area. Got it. Okay, so they continue onward. We have some time pass, and they're good. Good work. Friggin' bastard. Oh boy, can't believe it. You really managed to escape their territory all by yourselves. Excuse me, mister, but we're alive. Chumps or not, we're still alive. You're dead anyway. You're dead any moment now. You're dead for sure, he thinks. Right. We survived, and found out how to kill them to boot, thinks Ray. But after that, we missed a lot. You can kill them, but it's very hard. I ended up using 19 more bullets, only 33 left, and today is day 1 of a single trip. No matter how hopeless it looks, break on through. We're aiming for a 4-day trip just to get there. It'll take us 7 days until we're back at the very least. 7 more days. Still 7 days to go and only 33 bullets left. Bring it on. I like this. I like that they kind of explained a lot, and a lot of the, I don't know, we had a lot of general world-building development with how to kill the demons and all that. That's pretty damn important to everything. But I'm going to read one more, and then have to cut this short, because, again, I'm running behind on stuff this week, and I want to get it done as quick as possible. Besides, 4 chapters is generally a good way to go with these anyway. But either way, we've got the guy running in a flashback through the forest now. A0863. Oh, and we see his family members. Reminiscences of a distant tragedy. Okay. Why? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the human world together. Why am I the only one to survive? Okay. So we have that quick flashback. Of course, moving along. It's my fault. He was left alone with his sorrow. Chapter 63. Help. That is gonna be good. And then we have him gasp. He wakes up from the dream. Let's get going. And we have the two of Ray and Emma covered in blood, maybe? Morning of the 3rd day. Just 2 more days, thinks Emma. So sleepy. The demons raided us in the middle of the night. Ray and I hardly even slept yesterday or the day before. Probably astray from the pack, am I right? Good thing it was only one. The nameless man is in high spirits. Sleep however you like. Everyone keeps watch on their own, like when we ate. We can be attacked from anywhere at any time, and that goes for him too, but as I predicted, he's something else, thinks Ray. The way he moves in stealth, the way he can sense danger, how he handles the demons, his shooting skills, and so on. We must watch carefully and steal it all. Alright, and then they notice danger before it comes this time. Alright. Today's lunch is nowhere to be seen, huh? Yeah. Okay. We're moving through a day in their lives on this journey. No, the food part's okay. What are you saying? What if you can't find anything on the way? What'll you do? Gilda, everyone, thank you for the food. 25 shots left. We're managing to save ammunition better. We're making good progress too. And we're slowly understanding how to escape them. See? This is all good development. This is like a training arc almost, really. Keep it up. And they're running behind the guy. Okay. Climbing mountains. Okay. Man, they're stubborn. More so than I thought. It's amazing that they've kept the pace within target. These kids are 11, maybe 12 years old, and they managed to come along on the 4-day route. How old was I when I went back through this path? 15? No, 16. And we have a flashback of him running with presumably someone's body, it looks like. This won't do. They're all battered up, but the light in their eyes is still shining. And he starts getting sick. Makes me sick in the stomach, those eyes brimming with hope. Feel like throwing up. Was it that dream this morning? I'll be done with this soon. I've already made up my mind. I just gotta pick the place. Which one should I kill? Tomorrow, at the Goldie Pond, I'm getting rid of you. The preparations are all complete. I'll let death come to this one. Alright. Look, we're up to A0763 already. A0863's right over there. Seems like we'll get there even earlier than we thought. Tomorrow morning. We might reach it before noon. I'm tired. After that thing on the first day, that man didn't pull any more traps. For 2 days now. Did he give up? No. No way. Meaning that if he's been up to something, he's going to play his hand tomorrow at the Goldie Pond. He's probably been to A0863 before, since he knows two paths not on the map. At the very least, he must have managed to reach the pond and come back. Goldie Pond. Just what's expecting us there? What kind of place is it? What's that man planning to do once we get there? And he thinks, pond, danger, poachers. I won't fall for your plans. It's my responsibility. I can't afford to lose to you. Emma, we have to talk. Tomorrow, that man will... Ta-da! Dinner is served, and she has some berries and a lizard, it looks like. Seems like you already got the knack for spotting food in this forest. How are we supposed to do Gupna for a lizard, I wonder? Let me see it. If you cut it the normal way, I've read about this in an old book. Okay, then we have them making dinner. Phew, everyone is safe and sound. What? We're not all together right now, but Gilda and the others in the shelter, and Phil and the kids who stayed in the house. Before we left, that man asked me if our decision was the right one. He didn't have to ask, though, says Emma. From the moment I decided to go with it, I was already scared. Is this the right move? Are we making a mistake? Is it really a good idea for us to go to the Goldie Pond alone? Temporary or not, should we really have left Phil's group behind, letting Norman... that? I can't keep going back to this. I have to look forward. Can't afford to lose myself. I know that. But still. I'm scared. If the choices we made are wrong, and she thinks about all of her family dying, the terror of seeing your ideals, your choices kill your friends, that terror he mentioned, we know how heavy it is. But what if you then lose everyone to your choices? Can't imagine the horror, the pain of it. I've been wondering about the meaning of that wall, all covered with the word help, and watching this man so closely these 3 days, I kept thinking of it. Ray, I've decided to talk it over with him. I do understand what you were going to say, but enough. I'm fed up with these mind games. Emma believes they can understand each other, so she's decided to... Wait, hey, mister. Before tomorrow comes, let's sit down and have a good long heart-to-heart. I'm going to save you. The hell, he says. I like this, and I'm excited for that next time. So I like this. This was pretty much a training arc. This was pretty much giving the characters the knowledge and ability to kill them, to navigate, to find food outside. This was basically a training arc. And now we're going to have Emma try to break through to this guy next time. So I like this. It's a really interesting take on a training arc without having it be just a legitimate, boring, normal training arc. I like it. It was a good twist on things. I'm sorry this is kind of quick. I would have gone for maybe an extra chapter or two, but I am running behind and I want to get the video done. So, yeah, sorry about that. Like if you like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these 4 chapters, what you thought of my thoughts on them and everything. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was a nice little journey. I always like stories like this. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more. The Promised Neverland, much more on the channel. Gonna review the anime week to week when it happens. I'm so excited for it. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and start for the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord about this or anything else, just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.